All right, so we got the Milwaukee Packout toolbox. And this is pretty much what we use to get into the stores. So it's got the little side metal brackets here for the urinal auger. That works out pretty good. Try doing the toilet one. The toilet one kind of hangs out a bit. It's not as neat and clean as this is with the urinal one, so that works out for that. So, I mean, everything you need is in here. This is a lot of stuff to take to a store, so if it's a small job, of course, you're not going to take all this, but if the job is going to be a bunch of different parts and you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you don't want to go back and forth to the truck. So if you're in, look at this mess. So I got all the parts that we took out. That's all the crap that we took out there. And then, okay, so most of the time you don't need all this crap, but there's nothing all this won't get you out of. You know? You got your Sawzall, fits the Sawzall. It's not watertight. But when it does rain, I don't see any water coming in here at all. There's no water getting in here at all. It does have a slight slant to the back. You can't see it because the driveway's kind of sloped, but the toolbox does slant kind of backwards, I guess helping the drawers stay closed. So I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff you can throw in here for whatever kind of jam that you're in, not having to go back to the trucks. A lot of times you lock the bathrooms down and you're stuck in the bathrooms and everybody's giving you a nasty face. So I can get myself out of a lot of crap with all these tools just rolling on in, and it blocks the bathroom pretty good, so I don't have to worry about most of the time people not walking in. But there's just so much crap you can put in here. You can organize it however you want, and you just label it. And then if you got sewer machine, drain clogged, you just disassemble all this and you put it on there. I'll show you right now. Okay, so I've done this before where I've put the sewer machine right there, or I'll put the sewer cables right there. I'll stack up the sewer cables. They're on a tire, so I'll throw 2 of them on there if I have to. It is a lot of weight, but it does the job. And then even if you got copper water pipe situation, you got a propress, you need your sweat propane torches, your copper pipes. I don't use the Packout copper organizer things because it's just I don't really need it. So this works out pretty good. It is kind of heavy, but with this dolly it makes it work. So you put your propress on there, your copper fittings. I use the older Milwaukee boxes, which work out good. Then you stack all that on there, or if you got a wet vac, or if you got a sewer machine and a wet vac, you can tie the smaller wet vac on top here. I wish Milwaukee would make a full-size wet vac for the bottom so I can drain it and keep vacuuming. So if you got a sewer machine, you're running the cable and you're backing up, you want to clean the floor so you're not standing in water with the electric on. You got your wet vac on the bottom, a full box on the bottom. You can drain it, plug it, and just keep going. You can run a hose maybe from the drain. You can change the battery from the bottom, from the side. That's what I believe should happen. But this is a basic setup, and it works out. Everything is thrown in the back of a truck, and it's very, very handy along with this dolly when I'm not using the bigger dolly. That helps out a lot. So just wanted to show you the setup, and that's it. Either or if you're in residential, you don't need any of this stuff. You can just have this in the back of the truck, so you don't need any shelving. Instead of spending all the time and money putting shelving in, you can use this as the shelving, tie it to the back, take out what you need, and make it work for yourself.